Clover fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, you may have heard of potato croquettes, but here in Mzanzi, samp and beans are a thing. So we're here to present you our dish of the day, a classic Mayo Umngqusho croquettes. And before you suffer of any FOMO, SMS this keyword, Clover, to 33650 to get the recipe sent to your device. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Chef Dumi,
yes,
I've tried multiple kinds of croquettes in different ways, adding the cheese, adding so much decadence to it.
Yes.
But now we've taken out the potatoes, we've added samp and beans, and that sounds like something I have to try.
Girl, we're bringing it home this time. We're bringing it home and we're adding that twist. You know how I like to add my little flavor to things?
Ah, la, la,
so
la.
I decided why not. So if you want to just come close, I want to show you what we're going to be doing here. So you know umngqusho, normally how you cook it is you boil it for hours and hours.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to do that now. We've soaked this overnight and we're cooking it like we would a normal risotto.
Oh.
So we're going to start off by frying our onions and then we're frying our garlic.
But then how long does that take? Because I know samp, you need to have it either in the slow cooker, the pressure cooker, or something. But for hours on end, it's quite a slow process to get it all the way together and all the way ripe.
Well, it would still take about, let's just say, an hour. That's why it's always best to soak it the night before, because that actually starts the process. So anywhere from 35 minutes to an hour, depending on how soft you actually want it. But because of this kind of umngqusho that we're making here, we want it to be fully cooked and nice and starchy so that it holds together.
Absolutely, and soft.
It's
That's
soft,
what I love.
yes, because we're going to be shaping it into croquettes. So we want it to have that I'm not going to call it stodgy, but this...
something along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well, that does help me understand the consistency that we need it to be at.
Yes, so we fried up our veggies, our onions, our garlic. And then what we're going to do now is that we keep adding the liquid into the samp so that it cooks
As it
through.
goes.
And then as it keeps cooking, it's going to become the consistency that we need it to be.
Lovely.
All right, so if
Lovely.
we move over here, you'll see this is how it would look afterwards. After we've made our samp, we've shaped it into the croquettes we need it to be like shaped in. And then we put it in the fridge just to set, to hold that shape so that we can actually work with it.
Thank you, because I was wondering that if I were to put this into hot oil, it would dissolve and come apart.
Yes.
But this is a way to conceal it and hold it tightly together.
Yeah, so once that's happened, it's easier to shape and roll and do whatever.
Nice.
And normally when we're breading, obviously we'd be using eggs, but we like to put a twist on everything over here.
You
so
know
what
how
are we
it
doing
goes.
now? We're going to bread it with our classic mayo.
That sounds very, very delicious. Again, at home, if you're following step by step and you would love to try the Mzanzi version of croquettes, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. This looks so delicious. Something I have to try. I mean, I'm going to be putting my grandmother's recipe to shame by bringing this into the kitchen.
But I'm sure she'll enjoy it. She'll enjoy the fact that you're taking a classic and doing it in a special way. She'll actually might even steal your recipe. You know how our elders can be sometimes.
Can be sometimes. I love that. No, this sounds beautiful. I see that you've got... Okay, let me help you in this process because we put it first of all in the mayo, and this is the egg version of it.
Yes.
Okay, I see what you did there.
So let me just show you then what's going to happen afterwards. Well, actually, you can leave those. If you come over here, we've already breaded our croquettes, so now we're going to fry them. We just want them to be nice and brown. We don't want them to overcook because the mixture's already been cooked.
Oh, nice.
So all we do now is we want that nice golden brown color on the outside.
And I can see that that oil was hot already, ready for
Yes.
action, ready to get in.
Correct. So
Okay.
it's already par cooked. All we're doing now is getting that nice brown color on the outside.
Nice.
And once all of that is done, this is how your croquettes are going to look at the end.
Delicious.
A nice golden brown croquette. And because we're using our classic mayo, the star of the dish, that's actually what you can use to dip your croquettes in.
So we're doubling up on the mayo, we're doubling
Girl.
up on the creaminess and the decadence of this dish. This is perfect whether you want to have it a starter or a main meal. It just looks iconic to me. I see that you've also added a little bit of cheese here. But I mean, I would continuously add more cheese, add more garnish, just to bring it up a bit more.
So that's what I was going to show you now, that in the breading, if you'd like to, you can add stuff like cheese. Instead of having the cheese on the inside, actually have it on the outside and add all the flavors that you want to the actual breading, because that also adds the additional flavor to the croquettes.
So take me back a step. From here, I could also add the cheese. Also add all those garnishes
Yes.
all in here, and then go into the bread and then
fry it
into
off.
How? This is so easy, and what I love the most about it is once your umngqusho is cooked, it's ready for action, and then the recipe turns super quick, super easy. Now, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe. But in case you need to see how this is made one more time, please watch this.
Made with love by Clover. After the break, it's time for another edition of Mommy Mondays. And today we discuss how to raise your daughter in a confident and resilient woman. Plus, we show you how to prepare the perfect packed lunch that's not only good for your health, but for the environment as well. Clover fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.